Have you ever been sitting alone in your living room, enjoying a quiet evening, when suddenly your cat freezes? Their body goes stiff, their pupils dilate until they are deep black pools, and their gaze is fixed intently on a completely empty corner of the room. You look over, but you see nothing, just a blank wall or a patch of shadows. Your cat's ears twitch, following an invisible movement across the ceiling, and for a moment you feel a chill crawl down your spine. Is there someone there that you cannot see? Is your home haunted, or is your cat losing its mind? Today we are going to pull back the curtain on the feline sensory world. What we call nothing is actually a symphony of movement, sound, and light that is perfectly visible to your cat. From the secret spectrum of ultraviolet light to the microscopic vibrations of the world around us, your cat is living in a high-definition reality that remains forever hidden from human eyes. Here's the scientific truth about the invisible world your cat sees when they are looking at nothing. To understand what your cat is seeing, we first have to realize that human vision is incredibly limited. We see the world in what we call the visible light spectrum, but for a cat, the world is much broader. Research from City University London has revealed that cats, along with many other mammals, possess the ability to see in ultraviolet light. This means that things that look plain or white to us are actually covered in complex patterns for a cat. Imagine a world where ordinary objects glow with hidden markings. Birds and bees have long been known to see in ultraviolet, but finding this in cats changed everything. When your cat is staring at a white wall, they might be seeing the subtle glowing patterns of minerals in the paint, or the remnants of a cleaning solution that reflects ultraviolet light like a neon sign. What looks like a blank surface to you is, to them, a rich and textured landscape. But the invisible world is not just about light. It is about movement on a scale we cannot comprehend. The feline eye is a masterpiece of evolutionary engineering designed for one thing: detecting motion. Their eyes are packed with rod cells, which are responsible for low-light vision and motion detection. While humans are better at seeing fine details and vibrant colors in bright light, cats are tuned to the slightest shift in the environment. When your cat is staring at nothing, they might be watching a single microscopic dust mote caught in a stray draft of air. To you, that dust is invisible. To your cat, it is a bright, dancing object that demands total focus. They might be watching a tiny spider web vibrating from a draft you cannot feel, or a minute insect crawling deep inside a crack in the wall. Because their brains process visual information faster than ours, a fly moving through the room looks to them like it is moving in slow motion, allowing them to track its every twitch. Beyond vision, we have to consider the incredible power of feline hearing. We often think of sight and sound as separate, but for a cat, they are deeply integrated. A cat's ears are like high-tech satellite dishes, controlled by 32 independent muscles. They can hear frequencies up to 64,000 hertz, which is more than 2 octaves higher than the highest pitch a human can hear. When your cat stares into a corner, they might not be seeing a ghost, but they are certainly hearing one. They can hear the high-pitched ultrasonic communication of a mouse inside the wall 3 rooms away. They can hear the hum of electricity running through the wires in your walls. They can even hear the tiny pitter-patter of an insect's feet on the ceiling. Because their ears are so precise, they can pinpoint the exact location of a sound within inches. When they hear a sound behind a wall, they stare at that spot, waiting for the movement they know is there. To you, they are staring at a brick wall. To them, they are staring at the source of a loud, clear signal. Another fascinating element of the invisible world is the feline whisker system. We often think of whiskers as just long hairs, but they are actually highly sensitive tactile sensors called vibrissae. These whiskers are embedded deep in the cat's skin and are connected directly to the somatosensory cortex of the brain. They are so sensitive that they can detect minute changes in air currents. When a person or an animal moves through a room, they push a wave of air in front of them. Your cat's whiskers can feel these waves bouncing off furniture and walls. This is how cats can navigate in total darkness without bumping into things. If your cat is staring at an open doorway, they might be sensing a change in the airflow caused by someone moving in another room, or a window being opened elsewhere in the house. They are literally feeling the invisible map of the room shifting around them. Let us talk about the famous ghost staring phenomenon. Many owners are convinced their cats are psychic. While science cannot prove or disprove the existence of spirits, it does offer a biological explanation for why cats behave this way. Cats are crepuscular predators, meaning they are most active at dawn and dusk. This is when the light is most deceptive. In the dim light of evening, our eyes struggle to make sense of shadows. But a cat's eye has a special reflective layer called the tapetum lucidum. This is what makes their eyes glow in the dark. It acts like a mirror, reflecting light back through the retina to give them a second chance to see. In this hypersensitive state, a shadow casting a slight flicker on the wall looks like a living creature to a cat. Their hunting instinct takes over, and they enter a state of total focus. They are not looking at a ghost. They are waiting for a shadow to move again, just in case it is prey. Furthermore, we must consider the cat's sense of smell, which is 14 times stronger than ours. When a cat stares into space, they might be processing a scent trail that we cannot detect. Perhaps a tiny insect left a pheromone trail on the floor, or a draft of air brought in the scent of an animal from outside. When a cat encounters a complex smell, they often use the Flamen response, opening their mouths slightly to allow the scent to reach the Jacobson's organ. This gives them a sense of tasting the air. If they catch a scent they do not recognize, they will stare in the direction it came from, trying to visually confirm what their nose is telling them. Finally, we have to recognize that sometimes your cat is simply daydreaming. Just like humans, cats have complex inner lives. They experience REM sleep, and they have been shown to have brains that remain very active even when they seem to be doing nothing. When your cat is staring into the distance with a soft gaze, they might just be processing information from their day, or reacting to a sudden, random spark of brain activity. So the next time your cat freezes and stares at an empty corner, do not be afraid. You are not living in a haunted house. Instead, take a moment to appreciate the incredible complexity of the creature sitting next to you. They are a window into a hidden dimension. They are seeing the ultraviolet glow of the world, hearing the ultrasonic songs of the hidden environment, and feeling the very breath of the house on their whiskers. You see a blank wall, but your cat sees a world teeming with life, energy, and mystery. They are the guardians of the invisible, and their silent gaze is simply a reminder that there is so much more to our world than meets the human eye. What is the strangest thing your cat has ever stared at? Have you ever followed their gaze and found something hidden? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to keep exploring the secret world of your feline companions, do not forget to subscribe. Your cat is watching, and now you know exactly what they are looking for.